Hello, my name is Evi Reznick. I am a story spinner and a story snipper, and with the help of my scissors and masks and friends, I'm going to spin and snip some tales for you today. Across the ocean and back in time, to a time when many Jews lived in little villages called shtetels, there lived a Shayna Malka, a beautiful girl whose name was Shayna Malka. Shayna Malka was as beautiful as her name, which actually meant beautiful queen. How pretty Shayna looked, with her bright, sparkling brown eyes, her wavy brown hair, and her rosy cheeks. But it was inside where Shayna was most beautiful of all, because if you could look inside, you would see a heart filled with love and kindness and good deeds. Life was not easy for Shayna Malka. When Shayna was little, her father had left for America. She could hardly remember him. Once a year, a letter came. Tyra Mama, Unzisa Shaynala, dearest Mama, and sweet Shaynala, I am working very hard, saving every penny I possibly can. With God's help, soon, very soon, I will be able to send for you. My heart is with you. Love, Tati. In the meantime, Shayna lives in a little one-room house with her mother. They have enough money to eat, but not much money for anything else. Well, my little Henya, the holiday of Sukkot, the festival of the fall harvest, has passed. The nights are cold, and now the days are getting cold too. Soon snow will cover the ground. Henya, today is the last market day in the big shtetl until spring. In a few more weeks, it will be Hanukkah, and I would like so much to buy Mama a special present for Hanukkah. Mama works so hard. She gives me Hanukkah geld, Hanukkah money, and she makes good things to eat. This time, I would like to give Mama a treat. So I have a secret plan. Henya, you know that lace collar I've been crocheting all summer long? Well, I finally finished it, and today I could put my secret plan into action. Today, I'm going to take that collar and all the eggs I can find to the market to sell or trade for a present for Mama. Bark, bark, bark. Why don't you give her the collar? She already has one. I made this one to sell for extra money. Henya, I have to gather the eggs. Do you have any eggs for me? Bark, bark, bark. No, please don't take my egg. I've been keeping it nice and warm. Henya, please let me have your egg. I need it so I can buy a present for Mama. You can always lay another one. Please, Henya. Bark, bark, bark. I'm considering it. Bark, bark. Okay, you corn have it. And remember, the name is Henny, honey. Thank you, Henny, honey. I'll bring you some extra corn. Actually, my name is Henny. Yours is Honey. Actually, my name is Shayna. That's nice. Thank you again, Henny, for your egg. Let me see if I can find any more eggs. Here's one. And here's another. Let me look back here. Here are two more. And I see another one here. Now I'll really have to search. Well, I found 2 more eggs. I don't think I'll find any more. So I'll just put them in my basket and put the lace collar in my basket, and I'm off. Mama, I have the purse you gave me, and I'll buy the things you asked for. Bye. Shayna sets out down the road. I'm not going to buy anything I don't need. I'm going to do a really good job trading so I can buy Mama a special present. What shall I buy her? Maybe I can buy her a new shawl or a beautiful kerchief. Perhaps I'll buy her a new brush. Her brush is all broken and old. Or maybe I'll buy her a pretty handkerchief. Back, back, back. Why don't you buy her a bag of corn? I know some friends who would love to share it with her. Henny, what are you doing in my basket? I thought I'd come along. I've always wanted to see the big city, the big shtetl. Shtetl? You mean shtetl. A shtetl is a wig. That's nice. As Shayna is walking, she's thinking about trading her eggs and her lace and buying her mother a present in the marketplace. At last, she's in the next village. There are a lot more houses in this shtetl. Look, there's my friend Bela. You don't want to talk to her. She is such a yenta. Back, back, back. She talks about everyone. That's not nice to say. Anyway, I have no time to talk today. I'll just wave. That's nice. Shayna is just getting ready to trade her things when she sees this bearded old man all dressed in white. And the next thing she knows, instead of buying something special for Mama, she trades all her eggs and the lace collar on which she worked all summer long for these scissors and a piece of paper. What am I doing? What's going on? I was wondering myself. I thought, Pack, you were going to buy your Mama a bag of corn or something equally wonderful. That was my plan. My Mama has scissors. She doesn't need another pair, and she certainly doesn't need this paper. So why am I doing this? And then without even thinking about it, Shayna waves the scissors about and starts to cut a dreidel out. Shayna Malka does something even stranger. She sits down right in the middle of the dirt road in the dust, and she starts to play with the dreidel. What's going on? Why am I sitting here in the middle of the marketplace in the dirt? I can't believe I'm doing this. You can't believe it. I'm really confused. You look just like a chicken scratching for corn in the barnyard. That's nice. And just then, the strangest thing of all happens. As the dreidel is spinning around, it begins to chant.
Spin, spin, spin my dreidel. Maybe a lucky hingle or middle.
And then the dreidel stops and it lands on Gimel, which means you win. Everyone around her stops what they're doing and they come over. How did you do that? What's going on? I don't know. All I know was I was spinning this dreidel and it began to chant. Can you do it again? I don't know, but I'll try. Shayna gives the dreidel another spin, and once again the dreidel begins to chant.
Spin, spin, spin my dreidel. Maybe a lucky hingle or middle.
And once again the dreidel lands on Gimel. Everyone is so delighted and amazed They toss money into her empty egg basket. More people come over, and more people come over. Can you do that again? All morning long, Shayna Malka is spinning that dreidel, and people are throwing money into the basket. Grandparents are bringing their grandchildren to see and hear this wondrous sight. The people selling onions stopped their work to come watch what Shayna was doing. The people taking care of the horses find somebody to watch their horses so they can come over and see this amazing sight. And all over the marketplace, people hear the dreidel chanting, and they come over for a closer look. The shoemaker, the carpenter, the tailor, the water carrier, young and old, even the rabbi. And after every spin, there's always the clink of a few more coins being thrown in her basket to say thank you for this extraordinary entertainment. A peasant who's come to the market to sell her wheat asks an old couple, "What's going on?" The old grandmother, Bubby, tells her, "There's a little girl playing with a dreidel." "What's a dreidel?" asked the peasant. "What is a dreidel? I will explain. A dreidel is a top on which 4 letters, Hebrew letters, appear. For Nes Gadol Haya Sham. A great miracle happened there. On Hanukkah, after candles are lit, the kinderlach, the children, play with it. Each player takes a turn, gives the dreidel a spin. And noon you get nothing. Land on Gimel and you win. You want half? Land on hay. But land on Shin, you're gonna have to pay. But this dreidel right here, it's not an everyday thing. It always lands on Gimel all the time. And listen, did you hear it? It can sing. It's a nace, a miracle. And the Zaidi, the old grandfather, nods his head and puts 2 kopecks in Shayna's basket. Shayna Malka is there a long time, sitting in the road, spinning that enchanted dreidel. And finally she notices that the sun is setting in the west. Soon it will be dark. I better buy what I need and hurry home. Shayna gives her dreidel one last spin, and once again the dreidel chants,
"Spin, spin, spin my dreidel. May you be a lucky yingle or middle."
And once again it lands on Gimel. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have to go now. My basket is so heavy. Bless God, it's filled with money and even a silver button or 2. Shayna Malka starts to do her shopping. She weaves in and out and around the horses' carts, the spread-out shawls, the sturdy baskets, to see what she could buy her mama for Hanukkah. She buys the things her mama asked her to get: a small sack of rye flour, a twist of salt, some sewing needles, and she puts them in her basket. Near the Alta Shul, the old synagogue, laying on a tattered shawl, Shayna finally sees what she wants to buy for Mama. Thanks to this enchanted dreidel, I will have enough money to buy it. She bargains with a bearded young man, makes her purchase, and wraps it up in her kerchief. It's time to head home. The sun is setting. My basket is heavy, but I feel as if I'm floating on a cloud. It has been such a wonderful day. I even have money left over to buy food through the winter. Back. Speaking of food, I have to congratulate you, Shayna. You did a great job. I look forward to that continental breakfast you promised me. Oh, Henny, I almost forgot about you. You don't have to concern yourself about me. I'm just sitting here contentedly, watching the sunset, all cozy in the corner of your basket. That's nice. At last, the first night of Hanukkah comes. Snow covers the ground, and the wind howls through the trees. But the delicious smell of potato latkes fills Shayna's humble home. Inside, Mama is getting ready to light the Hanukkah lamp. It is battered, made of tin, and quite worn in. Mama, wait! Before you light the menorah, I have something to show you. Shayna, we should light the menorah first before we do anything else. But if you insist, you must have a good reason. Mama, this is for you. Happy Hanukkah. Shayna, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It is so Shane, so lovely. But where did it come from? Where did you have the money to buy it? Mama, let's light the menorah, and then I'll tell you what happened. As they sit down to eat a special Hanukkah dinner, Shayna tells Mama the story of the Enchanted Dreidel. Look, I'll show you. And then Shayna gets the dreidel and gives it a spin. But this time the dreidel doesn't sing, and when it finally stops spinning, it lands on the Hebrew letter shin, which means you have to pay. Suddenly, there is a loud whoosh. What is that sound? Why, it is the sound of the enchantment of the dreidel going up, 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 up through the cracks in the roof and out of Shayna's house. Up, up, up to Shamayim, up to the heavens, where the enchantment is spinning around until one day some other kleine Mädel, some other little girl, or some other kleine Jingle, or some other little boy, with a heart filled with love and kindness and good deeds, will pick up the dreidel and give it a spin. And as the dreidel spins, it will sing,
Spin, spin, spin my dreidel. May you be a lucky jingle or Mädel.
And when it stops, it will always land on Gimel. That's nice. That's very nice.